After 11 years and 7 months, Hajime Izayama's Attack on Titan manga has come to an end. Chapter 139, the final chapter, Towards the Tree on That Hill, is a satisfying and emotional conclusion to this story that has enthralled readers around the globe. Bleak as the series has been, there is light at the end of the tunnel for more of its core cast than fans might expect, though not everyone makes it out alive. Here's how the epic saga concludes and what fate ultimately has in store for Eren Yeager. In the previous chapter, Mikasa, Armin, Levi, and the remaining warriors battled Eren and the Shining Centipede that originated all Titans, formerly nestled in the founding Titan's spine. After making it inside Eren's Titan's mouth, thanks to assistance from Levi, Mikasa decapitated Eren's human body and kissed him a goodbye for the first and the last time. The final chapter confirms that this killed him for good this time. As the dust settled, Mikasa brings his head to Armin, who tearfully mourns his loss with her. She then leaves the battlefield with it, knowing a proper burial won't be afforded to Eren after the devastation he caused through the rumbling. As is the chapter's namesake, the final page reveals 3 years later, the Eren's gravesite is under the tree on Paradise Island he would often napped under as a child. Mikasa tells him that their friends Armin, Jin, Connie, Annie and Peak will soon arrive to visit him, along with Levi, Gabby, Falco and Onyankopo. Wistfully, she asks if he is happy before confession she wants to meet him again. As those words leave her mouth, the scarf Eren gave her when they first met slips from her neck. To her surprise, a bird appears in front of her and ties it around her neck. Again, smiling up at it as it continues its flight, she says, "Thank you for wrapping the scarf around me, Eren." Earlier, a similar looking bird flew past Armin and the others on the ship bound for Paradise. The scout units also used wings as their insignia, and birds in general have been frequently used throughout the series as obvious symbols for what Eren wanted from a long time: freedom. And at the end, Eren's endgame all along was to rid the world of the Titans. The first few pages of the final chapter reveals the full conversation of this subject previously had between him and Armin through the paths. When the commander was still on the ship headed towards Eren's Wall Titan army, "You did it for the sake of the future. You saw using Attack Titan's power," Armin confirms, clearly referencing Eren's decision to kill 80% of the humanity with the rumbling. When Armin asks if he really needed to take these things to this extreme, Eren shows him a vision of volcanic primordial land. According to him, the power of the Titan continues to exist because Ymir has been obeying King Fritz for 2000 years. Despite the violence Monarch committed against her village, parents and even her own body, shockingly she truly loves Scarf Fritz. It was this bond that kept her bound to keep him and his family for 2 millennia. Eren says he didn't fully understand her, but he did know that she wanted to be free, waiting all this time for someone to release her from her agony of love. Up until this point, we thought this person was Eren when he gained the full power of the founding Titan from her. Instead, Eren reveals to Armin that the person was in fact Mikasa. That's why Ymir smiled at the end of the chapter 138 when Mikasa chose to kill Eren. Somehow the choice liberated her, but only Ymir herself knows why. Once Eren's and Armin's conversation is done in the past, he erases Armin's memory of it, which Armin recovers in the chapter 139 after Eren dies. Eren's death and Ymir's liberation by Mikasa also results in every Titan body turning to dust, and thus that has been transformed restores back to the human form. Knowing his sacrifice, Eren's friends are very grateful because they are now free from the Titan curse at last, but non-Eldians remain suspicious of them still. The chapter ends with, as I mentioned, 3 years time skip, by which point the day that rumbling was stopped has come to be called as the Battle of Heaven and Earth. The islanders remains fearful of what the rest of the world might be doing in retaliation. The new nation of Eldia establishes its military under the Jaeger's banner. In a letter to Armin, Queen Historia, now the mother of 3-year-old girl, writes, "If we win, we live. If we lose, we die. And if we don't fight, we can't win. So fight, fight. This fight will not end until either Eldia or world disappears." This is what also Eren said, and he may be right. Even so, he chose to leave this world in our hands. This is the place now we live in, a world without Titans. Armin, Reiner, Annie, Jean and Connie peak are left to hope that upon the return of this island, the islanders will symbol a resistance. They can broker a peace treaty as the allied nations ambassadors for peace talks. We never find out if they are successful or not, but Koni's fate in Historia and Armin's assurance that telling their side of the story will end these things over there on a hopeful note. So that was the last chapter of the Attack on Titan. To be honest, my personal feelings are this was the perfect ending that we could ever get, and I'm a little bit sad, of course, that Eren died. I didn't wanted to Eren to die because he was one of the best characters, best protagonists I have ever seen. So of course I didn't wanted that, but anyways, we have to accept what we have right now, and that was it. That was for the video, guys, and I really enjoyed Attack on Titan series from 2014. I started reading Attack on Titan manga in 2014 when anime came out. So from 2014 to 2021, that was a wholesome journey of Attack on Titan, and I really enjoyed this series, and I really respect the Hajime Izayama's writing and all of those things and this world building. Also, let me know your thoughts about Attack on Titan's final chapter in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post daily anime content about top 10 top 5 listings, anime reviews, recommendations, news, theories and all sort of anime content on daily basis. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and that was it, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.